这林子比那小镇和坟墓还要神秘，也更加令人恐惧万分。
混账小子，你胆人自负，我想要啊！
好心肠的小伙子。
射中你，简直易如反掌！单楼大人令我等守护着黑林之秘密，但我现在快要饿死了。
same attack over and over. I'm not doing the one where I can actually hurt him.
力量。
明主，
走了这么久，也没见到那银铃所描述的蜃楼大人，倒是见这鬼城死气一片。
到现在人影未见，若是银铃有计，那便不远了。
被那个银铃骗了。
银铃大人吩咐的事情，应当办妥。我听说蜃楼大人今日要来此地巡视。
What's up, man? In case you're wondering about the title and why I'm pissed off, the HDMI cable came today, but it seems like it's completely defective. I'm gonna test it a few more times, but it seems like it's totally busted. So, instead of bothering with the returns, I just went ahead and ordered another one from another seller. I mean, it's not really a big deal in the large scheme of things, but I wanted to do some recording and streaming with the PS3, and now I can't for another week. But I have like $10 in my wallet from Craigslist, so if this one doesn't work, then I'll just swallow my pride and buy one from Walmart for $15. Because I'm gonna need it by the 27th. I absolutely have to have it by then, so we'll see what happens. But for now, I'm just playing this.
战斗断指，枪到蜃楼先看直刀。
I It better not be the splitter, because I don't have the money to replace that right now. I really hope it's not the splitter. It doesn't seem like it is, though. I did some tests earlier. I'm so glad they're getting rid of the HDCP on the PS4. Like, they pretty much sold me on one with that, just by announcing that. No more having to use these stupid splitters and crazy alternate methods just to record. They don't have it at launch. It's like a post-launch patch. But hey, I'm not getting a PS4 for at least another year, so they can take their time. As long as they come through on their promise.
引领大人吩咐的事情，请咱们做。
I'm glad they finally realized that all the encryption did was just hurt people who did free advertising for their console. I don't know why people are lining up for it. It has no games. I mean, I know people say that about every console launch, but I mean, like, it's literally just, like, more than half their lineup is just current-gen games upscaled to 1080p. It's like, why would you wait in line for that? I mean, it's like, wait in line and pay an extra $400 to play the exact same games you can play on PS3. The only console launch I've done was the PSP, and that was basically a number of factors came together that made it possible. For one, my dad got it for me because it was a graduation present, and since I was a senior, I didn't have class until like 10 or 11 that day, so I had just enough time to go and pick it up before I had class. And there were only like maybe 20 people in line for that. I don't know if that even could, like, counts as waiting in line. I was in and out of the store in like 10 minutes. Oh, I knew that Helmbreaker wasn't going to hit. I would have hated to wait in line for that. I went with my friends, but I didn't care about the game because I knew that they were going to screw it up. And lo and behold, they did. I was never even a competitive Smash Brothers player. Like, I gave it a shot for a while, and then I just realized I like traditional fighters better. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's fun. It's just, you know, when you play primarily traditional fighters, it's kind of hard to like unlearn pretty much everything except the basics. I just wasn't interested in doing it. I don't know, just the whole situation with that game pissed me off. I respect the Smash community even if I don't really like the game. It's just like, they're like, oh, tripping will be fun at parties. It's like, what, are you serious? If anything, that would just create a bad experience. It's like, you know, you're playing some drunk guy. And you're actually good at the game. And he trips. That guy probably think you're cheating. Punch you or something. Why would you put that in your game? A random element has no place in a competitive game like that. But the good news is that I paid for the yen for DW8 XL. So, assuming that my equipment isn't completely broken, I'll still be able to do that when it comes out. I'm just pissed that I didn't try the cable first, because otherwise I wouldn't have bought the game. Whatever. I should be able to make it work. I'm sure my grandma's gonna bug me about Christmas, so if I need to, she'll probably offer to help me out. I don't know. I would like to not do that though. I already ordered the cable, so yeah, I don't really like asking for help. I'm a pretty independent person. So, the next cable should be here by the 20th. apparently they ship from California, so it should get here way earlier. Worst case scenario, I can just go get a cable from Walmart and return it.
蜃楼迎接我们的仪式可真隆重。
So this is basically, I guess you could call it routing. There's not really much to route in this game, but basically I'm trying to get better at the boss fights. So in the event that I do end up doing a speed run, I can make sure it looks clean. I managed to get the first level down to 15 minutes, just over 15 minutes. Probably could have been like maybe mid 14:30. But I dropped a couple combos. So there's still hope for this game. This is my least favorite part of the game. Off-screen projectiles. Yeah, this part of the game sucks. Well, you play the PS2 parts of the series. That's where the arrows were the worst. Why did they think this was a good idea? This part of the game is so bad. It's not even fair. It's hard enough to deal with these guys as it is without a million projectiles. Especially on this difficulty.
将我们的船击沉，又留了一艘小船。这银铃究竟？
猫在吃掉老鼠之前，算是更新了。
果真没有看错你们，居然能够找到这儿。
This boss sucks too. This whole stage sucks. Definitely the worst part of the game. It's like the humanoid bosses are so fun. Why would they try to change it up with this? Why ruin a good thing with this crap? There's no fast way to do this, too. Stop running away and just die. Let me get to the fun part of the game. This stupid artificial crap. I don't know why every hardcore action game has to have a part where you have to dodge like a million projectiles. You know no one likes it, yet they keep doing it. I really don't understand it. It's the worst part of every action game, yet they never learn. Let me just fight normally, without any stupid hazards. Especially in this game where the enemies have hyper armor. Stop teleporting, just die. Get back to the actual fun part of the game. Not this stupid, boring, slow boss. It's like that's not enough, you still have to deplete the health bar. Of course that didn't hit, so I have to go through another cycle. got hit by the arrows during a
可惜你
cutscene.
们可以。
Amazing. That's modern Ninja Gaiden status right there. Oh, thank goodness it's over. Aside from that level, this game's pretty good. The main problems I have with this game is that, like, entire end of that level and the final boss. The final boss is pretty cheap. He just, like, goes crazy. He doesn't leave himself open for very long at all. And even if you do open him up, like, his attacks are active forever. So I'm gonna need to get better at that. But the problem with it is, you can't fight him right away. You have to go through that ship level, and then there's another level after that, and then you fight the final boss. So I would have to, like, seriously grind it out and just keep letting him kill me and restarting from checkpoint to practice. Because, I mean, I used like 3 or 4 revives on him last time. So, I'm gonna need to get that down if I actually do end up speedrunning this. I mean, I cut like a good 10 minutes off my original time on the first level. And that's on hard mode, so I don't know. Maybe once I have him maxed out, I can make it a little more feasible. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade Rain. Okay, so I have Rain at level 3, Blink. Still got a ways to go. Need 12,000 for the basic combo. Use that a lot, so it's worth upgrading. Some of this stuff seems like a total waste though, like this. You almost never see me do this move. No, because your back is vulnerable the entire time. And you're better off canceling it to Shadow or Blink. So, this will probably be like the last move I max out. This seems pretty pointless too, maxing out the launcher. And the launcher is just that, a launcher. It doesn't really serve any other purpose. It doesn't seem worth the points. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage on its own. I mean, it's solely there to combo enemies and quickly launch bosses. Just a utility move, not a damaging move. This too, the hitbox when you the hitbox in recovery when you hit them up with this is very awkward. You can't really go into your basic combos after because they fall and you're still recovering. And you can actually see it in the video here. Like, he's still in recovery, by the time he's fully out of it and ready to perform another action, they're already below. The only thing you can combo off it is this. This will work most of the time. If it didn't have so much recovery, I would use this move a lot more, but as it stands now, it's really only useful if you guard crush enemies on the ground, because right after that, you just chain it into this and they get launched up. But your options are pretty limited. Helmbreaker. This actually does a lot of damage. I think I'm going to max this next. This is one of the most important parts of doing combos with Soul. So yeah, that's the next thing that's going to get upgraded. The Blink is like pretty much his best move, in my opinion. So actually, let's see. How much do I need to upgrade this? 14,000. Okay. I'll go ahead and equip this. I'm almost ready to do a speed run. I think by the end of this playthrough, I'll be able to seriously consider doing it. I have most of the important accessories are maxed out. I only need 19 more of these. And then you can't get any more. And then I have to buy these. But these cost like $1 million. It'll cost $1 million in total. So that's not happening for a while. They don't seem to drop either. In fact, I'll go ahead and get one now. So this game actually has 10 levels, not 8. There's 2 short ones after level 8, and you have to do it all in one go. If you try to go back to the other levels, it starts you back from the ship level. Now luckily you can buy equipment and stuff. You can still do all the upgrading. But once you finish the ship level, you're locked there until the end of the game. You cannot go back to anything else. So I'm really glad I took that break the other day, because it was about another half hour, 45 minutes. Yeah. I think a speed run of this could happen. There is a boss rush mode, so I was thinking once I max everything out, I'll just do some grinding on that. And there are a couple bosses I'm really weak against. I actually was doing some practice earlier before you came in. I think I might do it though. Probably just like, I don't know, load up on pizza or something. Something that'll stay in my stomach for a while, and just grind this out, because I have this level down to 15 minutes. And that's on hard mode. And they have more health. So I can probably get it down even lower just playing on normal. Especially with the item builds and stuff. I mean, the routing for this is pretty hard since, you know, this is a Chinese game. Apparently it's been out in China for a year. But, you know, the downside of that is there's like almost no documentation or guides for this. Like, I went into this like 100% blind. The only thing that I saw was the little trailer they had on the Steam page. So I had no help or hints or tips. So I'm pretty proud I've taken the game this far already. It's only been out for like 3.5 days. But, you know, hardcore action games aren't really that hard to route. Especially if you're a wuss and you're gonna do New Game Plus like I am. It would be feasible to just do a whole like fresh file, because they give you like 20 revives. That's more than enough to finish the game. Like, I went to it completely blind, and I didn't even go through half of them. And you can pick up like, I think like 3 or 4 more during the game. So it would be possible, but it would be a lot slower. And this is already a really long for an action game as it is. So I'm just gonna do New Game Plus. I mean, maybe if I find like super good strats or boss combos, maybe I'll take it further. But I think I'm gonna do it, especially since, you know, I have another broken cable. They shipped me a cable and it doesn't seem to work at all. I'll do some more testing. It seems like it's just completely foobar. Like, I don't think it's good for anything. So while I wait for the new one, I think I am gonna try and quote-unquote route this game. You know, not a whole lot of routing to do. It's mostly just grinding. I guess if you consider grinding routing, then yes, there is routing, but the game is completely linear. Shang doesn't really seem to be good for bosses. He seems pretty terrible for bosses. He's pretty good for enemies, like just trash mobs. But for bosses, he seems pretty terrible. Because the bosses have like anti-infinite prevention system, and he can't combo much as it is, so I don't really see the point in using him on a boss. I think he might be good on this boss right here, the stage 6 boss, because that boss cannot stagger. But like I said, you know, going into this blind, there's no other person speedrunning this. There's no guides. All the videos are on like the Chinese video sites, which I have no clue how to navigate. So I'm gonna see how well I can do just by myself. But that's what I like doing in the first place. I mean, I did that with Super House of Dead Ninjas for the most part. Like, I made my own loadout for that. Just completely by myself. And I got pretty good times with it. And it actually ended up becoming the standard for some people. Because they took out the flamethrower glitch. And once they took that out, people started experimenting more with their loadouts. Because when the flamethrower glitch was around, everybody was doing it because there was no reason not to. So I'm pretty proud of that. I pretty much went into that game blind too. Hold on, I got a Facebook message. Okay. I wish this game had a... Actually, hold on. I'm gonna see if there's like a ranking. Because I know it tracks your time. Like it has a... like a timer. So there is in-game time in this. It doesn't seem to advance during menus, so that's nice. I guess you wouldn't have to RTA this game unless you really wanted to. The menus in this game they're not clunky, but they're not very responsive. They're not like, you know, the stuff Worcester does on Pokemon where he, you know, goes through the menus like really fast. The menus in this are pretty slow. So it's nice that it has an in-game timer. So in the event that you did a fresh run, you could just use the in-game timer like Metroid. I don't know if it counts like cutscenes or loading or anything. So I've already done like a whole bunch of this game. Some of these require pretty ridiculous grinding. Like a lot of these will require just straight grinding. But if I'm gonna speedrun this game, I probably will do it anyway. The hardest ones would have to be there's a whole bunch that are exclusive to the hardest difficulty. But the achievements are bugged. They actually don't unlock. They put out a patch today, and it didn't fix anything. So I don't really care about these right now. But these are actually like real achievements. A lot of these you don't get just by playing the game. Like just for finishing the game. The only ones you get for finishing the game are the bosses here. But what's annoying is there's one for the final boss on each difficulty, but they don't stack. Like I beat the game on normal, and it didn't give me the one for novice. And there's no way I'm playing on novice, not even for a speedrun. I mean, they give you enough revives as it is. There's really no reason to play on novice except for like just pure any %. But I don't know, the whole fun of this game is fighting the bosses, you know, without getting hit much and punishing them. I don't think a speedrun on novice would be very interesting to watch. Executor mode seems fine so far, but the projectiles do a lot of damage. Like you saw in that last level, like it was taking off like whole chunks of health. It's a little unbalanced in that regard. But they seem to be listening to feedback, so I'm gonna post about that on the Steam forums and see. Apparently they watch my videos. They like the videos that I've done. So that's good to see. They're not like claiming copyright or asking them to be deleted, like some other bigger video game companies that I don't need to name. Square. Konami. Yeah, I want to see if there's like a ranking. Because it would be nice if it just showed your times. Because it does track your time. Like it updates your time when you beat your time on a level. But I don't see a place that shows it. So it's pretty useless. That would be nice because then I could have like an in-game sum of best splits. But I guess they didn't think of that. But if I get each level down to 20 minutes, multiply that by 10, that would be 200 minutes. So about 3.5 hours, give or take. I could probably get that down lower. If I could get it down to like 3 hours, I think that would be pretty reasonable. So while I wait for this cable, I'm going to be playing a lot of this. And see if I actually want to go through with it. I don't know, I'm kind of like you. Like, I'm a pretty casual speedrunner. Like, if I have to reset like thousands of times, or, you know, I don't really go for world records. The only game I went for a world record in is House of Dead Ninjas. And I got 12 seconds away from the world record. And on that game, I just wanted to stop there, since the tower is random. It's random every time. So, I mean, at that like high level, it pretty much just bogs down to what tower you get, like how many good rooms you get. Not getting any water rooms is a big factor, because those are the slowest rooms. And then after all that, you have to get the double hit on the one-armed ninja. Like, if you don't get the double hit on the one-armed ninja, you lose like 4 seconds. Which in a 6-minute game is like an eternity. So you can get like a really good tower and then miss the double hit and lose almost 10 seconds. So I was happy with that. I didn't really want to take the game any further. I just played for fun. The only world record I have is on Basara. I don't know, I don't really brag about that because I'm the only person that runs it. I guess technically that's a world record by default. Yeah. But, you know, now that I gotta wait another week for another HDMI cable, I think I will route this game. It won't be too hard. I'm honestly pretty terrible at routing. I mean, most of the games that I speedrun either have the route already done, or there's really nothing to route in the first place. Like, you can't really route Super House of Dead Ninjas because it's a different tower every time. The only routing you can do is just grinding out the game and getting good at each floor to the point where you know the strat like instantly. Which I took the game to that level. That's like really the only routing you can do. The rest is just skill and luck. Now Basara, I wanted to get sub 20, but I don't have my copy of the game. my friend has it. He's in NorCal, and he's like super busy with a steady job. Like he'd been unemployed for I think like a year, so he doesn't really have a whole lot of free time, and he hasn't been able to send it back to me. So, but by the time he gets it back to me, 4 is gonna be out. So I think I'm just gonna not bother improving my time on 3 and just going straight to 4, since I think the story modes are like predetermined. They're like set paths. They don't have split paths like last time, so that would be pretty easy to route. It'd pretty much just play the game fast, which is what I tend to like. I'm too much of a simpleton to grind out routing for hours and hours. We'll see what happens though. I was planning on that being my next speed game, but then this just kind of showed up on Steam. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do like one more level and then play something else. I'll probably just go to bed. I raged pretty hard when I waited a week for that cable and it was broken. So my frustration threshold is pretty low right now. Let's see how this level is. I hear this level is pretty terrible in hard mode. Check it out for myself, though. I hope someone else picks this game up. But I don't
这
think
屋
it's
子里
gonna
的摆
happen.
设十分奢华，看来过去的主人十分阔绰。
如今这里的主人已经换作蜃楼了。
I don't know, for some reason, hardcore action games have never really been popular in the speedrunning community. I never really understood it myself. Like, the only ones I can think of are Flicky, he does Bayonetta, the Metal Gear Rising people, and the SDA DMC runs. I think that's pretty much it.
酒喝的吗？再给那老财主陪葬呢。
I don't remember if I got the secret. Oh yeah, I did. No, whatever. This isn't a speed run. The hard mode on this game, I don't see it being tolerable on a fresh file, like for a speed run, because of how much damage the projectiles do. So fresh file would probably be normal.
你是那个传会议的老太婆？试一台，头一排，抽一包，为何在让？
这个疯子说的是什么事？
杀勿论！瞄准！
There's your proof that I'm getting tired. As if you needed any. I totally don't remember what to do. That right there is why Shang sucks. He can't kill that fast. At least from what I've seen. He can't kill anywhere near that fast. Now, see, that's the quick revive item. So I don't think you need to collect those on a speedrun, but there's a bunch of them. So how did you get most of your viewers? By being rated? I've only been rated once. Because having like 100 viewers for Dynasty Warriors is like a crowning achievement, in my opinion. Oh yeah, that would help. But I'm also not listed on SRL, so that's why nobody's ever in here. I don't really have anybody to race.
这退路被封住了吗？
It's a great thing to have. I mean, you have the big streamers like Sig and Cosmo. Their viewers like practically riot when they play anything that's not their main game. So having that flexibility is great. Yeah, I know DSS got partnered recently. That's pretty cool. Yeah, getting viewers from being in a marathon is like so many additional factors. Like Ion, he only got like 200 followers, which compared to some of the other people is not much. But you know, a lot of that was because he ran like a 10-minute game at like I think almost midnight Eastern time. There's like really a million factors in football tournaments. If you really blow up after like a GDQ. most of the people who like got a lot of exposure ran like really long games. Really long first-party Nintendo games. Just like the gold mine. I'm not even gonna bother suggesting this to a marathon. It's just too long. Mike will just shoot it down in a heartbeat. I mean, he didn't even want Basara on there, and that's only like 45 minutes RTA. So, this has no chance of being in a marathon. Yeah, I'm not even gonna front with that. Let's just give up.
这下水道气氛令我颇为不悦。
I was hoping this would be shorter, but unfortunately it's not. Reset. Aside from the length, this game is pretty speedrun friendly, honestly. If it was like an hour shorter, it would be perfect. I mean, they give you a whole bunch of free revives. You can skip all the cutscenes. The game is fair for the most part. So, lesson learned. Do not damage boost through the poison on hard mode, because it will take off like 80% of your health. I guess you can call that routing. I did not know it took off that much health.
少爷，我听说11人格那个大人要在
越到下面，毒气就越重。
越来越有趣了。
Man, that poison is broken. It's like Burn in Tales of Xillia. Oh my god, are you serious? Wow. Did they, like, not check? Not notice how much damage it does? Oh well, it won't be that bad on normal. I think you can damage boost through there on normal, but not on hard.
为了保护这优美的水之舞，为了追求那极致的血之姿。
自杀勿论。
I love this song. Oh yeah, the godlike finish. Craigasm. I deserve a Craigasm for that one.
想从水路逃脱。
嘿。
So with all those mistakes I made on hard mode, this is 20 minutes. Now that combo I do, it takes off like almost 2 health bars. think. I don't think you can get it much longer than that, because the bosses have, even the normal enemies, they can only be launched like twice. After that, all launching moves will just go through them. Like, they'll take the damage, but they won't go up any higher. So as far as I know, that's like an optimal combo. It's not that hard to pull off either. I don't know, maybe there's something longer I could be doing, but like I said, this is all blind, so I don't quite know. I'll look at the VOD and see how much damage that did. So that boss is pretty easy. I have problems with the stage 6 boss, the stage 3 mini boss, but I've got that down. I did some practice earlier today. And the stage 8 boss, or the final boss rather. So once I get those down, I think I'm pretty much ready. Wait, how much do I need? I need 8,000. Oh, nope. Short by a little bit. Alright, so I routed about half the game today. I think I'll do the other half tomorrow. I'm still pretty pissed about the HDMI cable, so I don't want to frustrate myself anymore tonight. I'm just gonna chillax for now. But definitely learned some things. I wasn't really planning on making this a routing playthrough, but I've actually done quite a bit of routing. So I guess you could just damage boost through all that poison, since you already have the revives. I'm pretty sure that will save a lot of time. So I probably will do that on the run, because it's much slower going through there without getting hit. So yeah, I feel pretty accomplished. I'll tackle the other half of the game later today, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I'll be back tomorrow night with the final half of the game. Since there's 2 levels after this, this actually is the halfway point right here. Which is kind of bizarre. I don't know why they don't just tell you. But yeah, there are 10 levels and I just went through half, so that's a good stopping point. I'm gonna talk to my friend and just crash. So yeah, thanks for watching. This game seems pretty manageable. I think I will speedrun it. I'll be playing it a lot on the weekend, so stay tuned for that. Get hyped for it, I guess, even though nobody's gonna watch it. I'm still gonna do it anyway. Because this game is pretty fun, despite the two bosses that I hate. The rest of the game is great. So, I don't think that's worth completely quitting the game. Anyway, that's enough talk for tonight. But hey, if you ever want to raid me, go ahead. I would like to have more than 3 people in here. I'm not after getting partnered, but I do like talking to people while I game, so if you ever want to do that, go ahead. But I'm not going to beg for it. I don't really care. I'm not after being a Twitch personality on here. Just like to meet some cool people and talk. That's all I'm after. I'm not after the money. Just some good people. That's all I want. Anyway, yeah, if you want to raid me, go ahead. I'm not gonna be like some people and complain when they get raided. I can't believe people do that. It's like someone was nice enough to send the viewers your way, and then they complain like, "Oh, stop spamming." I've seen that happen before. Like, wow, are you kidding? Like someone appreciated you enough to, you know, send their however many viewers over to you. You're gonna complain about spam? Like, that's like the nicest thing someone can do for you on this site, aside from like, you know, donating 20 bucks to you or something. The raid is like just a random act of kindness. You shouldn't punish people for doing it. That's just asinine. Like I've like been in some raids before, and you know, people are spamming like Franker Z and whatever else, and like, oh my god, stop. Like, have fun having 3 viewers for the rest of your Twitch career, dude. Anyway, peace.